This is E.T. Some of you have asked, why not discuss more recent fighters? That too many episodes are dealing with the old-timers? Well, the reason is pretty simple and I think valid. E.T.'s videos concentrate on pre-1960 boxers because that year, 1960, was the one that a certain, enhancer, a chemical, was introduced into the U.S., and it dramatically changed virtually every sport, and not, in my opinion, for the good. This performance enhancer, plus others that came later, resulted in unquestionable increases in strength and speed, and in some cases, endurance. And it's given advantage to some who, because of the number and location of the receptors on the bodies, advanced to a level above somebody who, though naturally a better natural athlete, lacked those receptors and thus could not advance to the top, even if he used the enhancers. The same applies to strength athletes. If Paul Anderson, who remains arguably the strongest natural athlete ever, aside from, say, the biblical Samson, if Paul ingested the enhancer, it might be that while his strength advanced, and I'm using a hypothetical figure, 30% more, but a lesser competitor could increase, say, 40% more, he'd top Anderson's records. In boxing, it's not always an advantage, I'll say this, to be enhanced. Consider when an unbeaten Tommy Morrison took on Ray Mercer. I think it was September of '91. Commentators noted something different when Morrison disrobed. It was visibly apparent, even on television, that the formerly trim Morrison had rather quickly added many pounds of muscle. Now that's something that takes time and is almost always accompanied by a layer of fat. That is, among natural athletes. It's E.T.'s contention that Morrison, had he fought Mercer in the same way that he would later box Foreman 2 years later, he would have outpointed Ray. But with that added muscle that taxes the heart and thus endurance, Morrison, never known for endurance, slugged his energy away and was knocked out in the 5th round by the durable Mercer. But Morrison remains an exception that proves the rule that more speed, more muscle, often works to a fighter's advantage. It's E.T.'s guess that Ray Robinson, not even arguably the greatest pound-for-pound boxer ever, before the introduction of chemistry into the game, would have serious problems facing at least 5 fighters since 1970 because of the chemical enhancements. Well, such are E.T.'s thoughts. What about yours? Put them in the comment section below. Share the video, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you.